Jason Venson at second, and Michael Chukerman at third. First pitch fastball just misses the inside. Softly struck to second. Phoenix call on the move. Long flip, but he retires Costello in time. And that'll end the inning. Now dealing with Rock Chalowski. And he hit him on the helmet. Inside outs it through the left side, a base hit. Chalowski digging for third, immediately testing the arm of Crossland, who throws to second. And UCLA has him on the corners. On the ground, fair ball. Down the left field line. That'll score Chalowski. LaVue into third. Martin slides into second, an RBI double. And once more, UCLA strikes first in the first inning. As Williams hits a second batter here in the first. That'll load him up. 3 on, 1 out. And he struck out. Good bounce back for Lance Williams, utilizing that slider. Takes advantage of the hanging breaking ball. Tattoos it to right field. It's a grand slam for Cash Duggar. That ball was obliterated. And it's a 5 spot in the first inning for UCLA.
And that is how you make a statement offensively. And it is something we've seen UCLA do so many times this season. But this time, Cash Duggar, with his 4th home run of the season, taking a pitch that caught a lot of the plate. And he did not miss it at the belt.
Cadiz, the freshman. He gets hit right around the elbow. A 3rd hit batter in the first inning. Inside pitch, and he's able to lift it into center field. Cadiz hesitating there off of second. He will keep himself there in scoring position. Their best start to conference play since '77. And another hit batter. Dean West, the 4th to get plunked by Williams. And that hit him. And they're going to say Chalowski leaned into it. Scott Letendre is saying it is strike 3. Chalowski leaned into the pitch. UCLA will challenge.
I mean, that's about as cut and dry as you can get from that center field camera view.
Down onto his shoulder, and that elbow extends.
Yeah, I mean, this is about as cut and dry as it gets.
It is strike 3, and the inning is over.
Location is like, that was just an 8-pitch first inning for him.
That is well struck to left, and it short hops into Dean West. It's the first hit and first base runner for Maryland. Inside out it on a line, and a base hit to left field. And so here comes Maryland, back-to-back singles to begin the second. Sky to right field toward the line. Brennan on the move, tracking, and makes the catch. Tagging from second is Stockton, and the catcher advances himself to third. One hop to Roman Martin, to Phoenix call for one, on to first, picked out by LaVue for the double play. And looking to put UCLA down in order. But Brennan splashes the base hit into right field, the 2-out single. In the air to center field. Hill back at the wall. Little leap and makes the catch. Including 4 doubles and 2 big flies.
Love it.
But he strikes out here as Redeman gets him chasing. Tags this one to right field. Brennan will not get there. And one hops the wall. Hill to second, sliding with a 1-out double. Inside out it to left. Dean West will watch it drop in front. Can't pick it up cleanly, and that will allow Hill to come on home and score. And Maryland is on the board. Braden Martin with the RBI knock. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Big spot there for Redeman. Fastball got him looking. Strike 3 on the inside.
And he's done a good job of course correcting from that first inning.
but that'll be another hit batter. Off the end of the bat to left center field. Hill was shaded that way, and he's in good position to record the final out in the third.
On this team where they got worse.
Swing and a miss, the strikeout. Number 4 for Redeman, and his third in the last 4 batters. And there's a line drive into right field, a base hit just over a leaping Phoenix call. And they just called the balk on Redeman. So advance Mendez into scoring position. On the ground to the left side, it's Roman Martin spinning, and the throw on target for out number 3.
On a pitch they like.
And there is the first walk, and only the 5th all season from Redeman, a leadoff base runner for Maryland. Got him looking. Strike 3, right over the heart of the plate, freezing Hill. Swing and a miss, late on the fastball, and that'll end the inning with each time through the lineup.
Yeah, he's really settled in.
Gasparino with a hard-struck ball, skipping its way into left field for a 1-out single. Cadiz bounces it up the middle. It'll find its way through. Gasparino over to third. 7th hit of the ball game for UCLA. On the corners with 2 outs.
I don't really even know.
This one does hit Duggar. Clips his arm. That'll load the bases. Down low for ball 4. Gasparino will trot on home, and UCLA leads 6-1. He got jammed and lifted it. Foul ground, third base side. Martin with the basket catch, and that'll end the inning. He got him. 7th strikeout for Logan Redeman. Excuse me, 4 straight starts now. This one inside out, and Martin, the only one over there behind the bag, has no play. So Jones is aboard with his 2nd single. Back up the middle. Phoenix call on the backhand, sliding into center field. That throw not in time, and the inning will continue. Now that's off the end of the bat and through. Around third comes Jones. He scores. And just like you said, a 4-run ball game. 6-2 here in the 6th on the 3rd consecutive base knock for the Terps. Coombs with a backhanded stop by Martin, dives for the bag and gets the force in time to retire Mendez.
Glove first, and I think he got him. What do you think?
He is out, and the inning is in fact over. That's 4 times in 5 games. And that one is ripped off the end of the bat into right field. And Aiden Hill is now 2 for 3. In the air towards center, Gasparino on the run into the gap. He tracks it down and makes the catch. And Hill had no idea where that ball went. He's going to be doubled off. He was all the way around second when Gasparino made the catch. But May can't find the zone against Crossland, a 4-pitch walk. There goes the runner, and it's a bouncer. Roman Martin is there. The shuffle and throw to retire Costello and the side. Cash Duggar with a rip into left center field. Base knock for UCLA's catcher. He's now 2 for 4 after that earlier grand slam. Cadiz with a liner to left field, base hit. Back-to-back singles for UCLA. Poke to right field, falling quickly. Coombs coming in, he will not get there. Stop sign is on for Duggar. He holds up at third. UCLA has loaded the bases on 3 consecutive base knocks. And that hit him across the leg. Duggar will trot on home to make it 7-2 on what is the 7th hit by pitch tonight. Ryan needs the zone. And there's a line drive into center field, down for a base hit. Here comes Cadiz. Behind him, Call. And UCLA leads 9-2 off the bat of Rock Chalowski. And it hits LeVou. My goodness, an 8th UCLA batter hit tonight. And he struck him out.
How about that for a bounce back pitch?
But that one gets all the way to the backstop. And West trots on home to make it a 10 spot for UCLA. Brennan bounces it on the ground. It's through the right side, base hit. Chalowski scores. Here comes LeVou, and this game is over. A run rule victory for UCLA. Peyton Brennan ends it, and he's just now realized it. UCLA ends the game with a 6 spot here in the 7th inning, and they take game 1 of the series over Maryland 12-2.
Thanks for watching the video. If you're enjoying the college baseball content, please consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the action. Thank you.